Eating with Grousset by my side. Today is Thursday, 31 July 2025. I am Tanis Leonhardi of Seattle. And this is Maxime Grousset. And this is a screenshot of a screen grab from partial screen grab. So there's like the control, the 3 key where it takes the full screen, and then the 4, control 4 or command 4 or whatever, you know, to take screen grab, and this was that, so I took part of it. So it still has the title of the YouTube video and the chapter and the timestamp. This is Maxime Grousset, a French swimmer at the 2025 French National Swimming Championships. This particular screen grab is of him with in an interview after he won the 50-meter freestyle, and it shows footage of the performance as well. And while I eat, while I speak, I'm gonna eat my own words. A Pepperidge Farm bag, 2.25 ounces of mini Chessmen butter cookies. And I did actually weigh it out yesterday, and it is actually 2.25 ounces. So here's a rook or a castle. So each piece has a chess piece on it. He is my rook and I am his queen. There we go. And this is a video by the French National Swimming Federation. And they covered the national championships, and they put somebody in the title and put them in the video. They'd highlight other results as well. So the entire video isn't dedicated to him, like, and only him. However, it is like, he is the headliner of the video. There we go. I like that. And here's a knight. He's a knight in shining natural skin. He's less blue on this screen than on how it's getting recorded. And I did check. Here's the bishop. Got it across. And here's, rounded out, the king. Oh, what does the king have to say? Tanis, speak. Okay. He's not to be confused with the god Hades, even though he might look like Hades. I don't know what Hades looks like in human form. Maybe Hades doesn't. Yeah. Anyway. So I have over a decade of competition experience in swimming. And one thing I did, and kind of everybody did, and he does too, is adjust their goggles before a race, or if a person races with goggles, right? And he has some unique goggle treatment. I was like, and thinking of car racing and car design and building cars from scratch for my guys, I was like, maybe he would be willing to advise on how his goggles work with his kind of goggle preparation routine, how the rubber of the bands works. Maybe he'd be willing to do like show me, maybe on site at the Kazan Aquatics Palace over in Kazan, Russia. Could we do that? Add to the legacy of the Kazan Aquatics Palace, helping with car design and car building. And you're like, well, how is that relevant? Different goggles have different rubber compositions. Kind of like tires on cars have different rubber compositions. For example, a tire might contain more of a certain chemical element, or less of a certain chemical element in a place where it's really hot And the tires need to not melt or stick to the pavement. So, I was like, why not see if how he uses those goggles translates to how a tire moves or interacts with the surface. Kind of like the rubber strap or frame interacting with his hands. And the water. Like tires and rain. How are these? These are good. They don't quite stick to my teeth like some cookies. That's why I don't really eat a lot of cookies. Shortbread and butter cookies are some of the best for my teethies. A soft, crunchy. Yeah. I'll give it a 31 out of 10. And thank you for joining Grousset and Tanis and Grousset for the Stunning with.